Recently, a new development has occurred in this year's Kentucky Derby. Blazing Sevens has decided to bypass the Derby and instead go for the Preakness Stakes, giving an opportunity for Jace's Road to join the Kentucky Derby starting gate. Another day, another Derby profile. Today's episode is going to be on Jace's Road. Let's go! First things first, we got the stats. Jace's Road has 6 starts, 2 firsts, 0 seconds, and 2 thirds, and earnings of $238,050. His major races stem as far back as the very first Kentucky Derby prep, when he was a good third in the Iroquois Stakes. He also has runs in races like the Street Sense, a victory in the Gun Runner, which was by far his best race, a 5th in the Southwest, and most recently, a 3rd in the Louisiana Derby. For highest speed figure, it did come in the form of the Gun Runner Stakes with an okay 90. We've seen a few slower, but we've also seen plenty faster, that's for sure. For running style, on a good day, Jace's Road would want to go to the lead. However, he doesn't really have the talent or the early speed to keep it from tougher horses such as King's Barnes in the Louisiana Derby, so he does definitely have the potential to be outrun early. So similar to my Reincarnate episode, Jace's Road is one of the few horses in this field that seems to have the desire to really go to the lead and be a front runner. However, like Reincarnate, he has frequently had this be stolen from him in multiple ways, but unlike Reincarnate, he hasn't really bounced back as smoothly as he has. For strength, though, I do still like Jace's Road being a front runner in a race that is desperate for some speed. That is going to be nice to look at. And also, when you remove his sloppy racetrack performances, he has been no worse than 3rd in all of his races, which is pretty nice to look at. So while he does have a very desirable running style, and he's a generally consistent horse, everything nice about Jace's Road I could also say about Reincarnate, but even better. Also, he really does not like mud. Both of his out-of-the-money performances were on a sloppy track, so if it does turn up muddy, you can just forget this horse altogether. But if it turns up nice and dry, there's still going to be a few other things to worry about. In the Louisiana Derby, he had a very good opportunity to go to the lead and take advantage of a paceless race, and go for it. However, he went wide into the first turn, giving King's Barnes the ability to take the race, and he wasn't strong enough or took enough initiative to take over from King's Barnes and gave him an easy race, and ultimately he just went the other direction, being passed by horses like Disarm. So even when an easy pace does set up for him, he has missed the opportunity, so he's going to be very post-position dependent. He's going to need to be towards the rail at the start, at least by the time they reach the first turn, or else he's going to go wide, lose precious ground, and he's not going to get that easy lead he's going to want. So keep that in mind. If he does get a lower post position, he could have an opportunity to get to the rail and save ground and really do some damage. But if he gets to the outside, you can also just forget it right there. Overall, I would say that Jace's Road has a pretty nice running style and is a surprisingly consistent horse if you remove his trips on sloppy tracks. However, I feel like even amongst this field with not a lot of front-running horses, there are horses who have done it better than him, and he has a lot of things to worry about, such as outside post draw, as well as just being flat-out outcompeted by other more talented racehorses, regardless of running style. And for that, I give Jace's Road a B- grade. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Derby Profile, and I will see you guys next time.